Hello and welcome back to art class. Today we are going to be creating a complementary color design, or kind of an op art. Op art is short for optical illusion art, and I'm gonna put up a couple of pictures right now for you just to kind of look at them. They're pictures that make your eyes kind of jiggle or wiggle or when you're looking at them. We are going to make something kind of similar using complementary colors. Complementary colors, we will discuss a little bit more next week about those, because today I just need to get to the drawing part of it for today. Okay, so you're going to need a few things. You're going to need a piece of paper. White piece of paper would be best. You need a pencil, an eraser. You're probably going to want a ruler or straight edge. Either one will work. Something that's nice and straight that you can trace so you can get some nice straight lines. And then you're going to need a couple of other stencils. And they're going to be different things. You're going to have to kind of look around your house and figure out what you want. What I did was I grabbed a cup because I want a circle. I grabbed some Duplos to make a square or rectangle. So if I took one of these off, it could be a rectangle. If you put them together, it makes a big square. I am also going to use this piece of roll of tape that's in this dispenser because I think it's got a neat shape. I'm not going to do the small shape in the inside, just the outside. You can use the shape of the bottom of the glue bottle. It could be a kind of an oval shape. Other thing you can do is if you happen to have the cookie cutters. I found some of these floating around, and these you can get some neat shapes with that. You don't want it to go too complicated with your cookie cutters. I've seen some really fancy ones out there, and you want simpler shaped ones. Like this one's got a gingerbread man that's pretty simple. This one's got a star. You want to keep it pretty simple. Okay? What I need us to do is you're going to trace about between 4 and 6 different stencils on here. The reason why it could be 4, 5, or 6 is because it depends on how big your stencils are. If you got slightly larger ones, you're only going to be able to fit like 4 or 5 on there. But if you have smaller ones, you'll probably be able to fit 6. And what I need you to do is you're just going to take them and you're going to trace them neatly and carefully with your pencil. They are not allowed to touch the side of the paper. They can be really close, they just can't touch the side. And they can't touch or overlap another stencil. So I can't take my star here and then put my gingerbread man person right on top of it. It can be close, but it can't touch. Okay, so I can only fit 5 on here in a good place. 5 for me. Remember, you could do anything from 4 to 6. Okay, 4 to 6. All right, so that's the first part. That's pretty easy. What's going to take the most time is finding a good stencil. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is divide this up a little bit into sections. So this is where you might want your parents to maybe help you a little bit with the folding. The folding's not really hard, but you just got to make sure you do a good job with the folding. So you're going to fold this in half, like a book. Make sure you get it lined up really good. And take your time and carefully give it a nice fold, or a nice crease here. Okay. Next, you're going to open it up. And then right on the fold, this is where your ruler comes in handy. And you're going to carefully, on the fold, draw a straight line right there, like this. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to fold this side over until it hits that line. Okay. You don't want to go over it. You want to just barely be able to see that line. Then you're going to carefully put a nice crease in it like this. Then you're going to open it up. Use your ruler or your straight edge, and you're going to draw a line right on that fold. Then you're gonna fold this side over and you're gonna go to the middle. Just barely be able to see that line. And carefully smooth this out. And then on this fold here, carefully draw a line. Okay, looking good. Yes, I know the line goes right through the shapes. It's supposed to. All right, we need 4 more lines, okay? I want another line that's gonna go right down the middle here. Another line that's gonna go right down the middle here, in the middle here, and the middle here. I'm going to use my straight edge or my ruler to make sure that it's nice and straight. So remember, when you're tracing it, you're keeping it right next to the edge so it's perfectly straight. Okay. In fact, let's see. Is there a way we could do that? No. Nope. Folding is not going to work this time. Okay, so I am going to, first thing I'm going to do is look, you know what, I'll do it this way. I'm going to mark at the top and bottom where I think the middle is, for right here. From here to here, I think that's the middle. Then I can use my ruler to connect them and draw a line. I'm going to do that here. From here to here, I think this is the middle. From here to here, I think this is the middle. And then I can connect them, like connecting the dots. From here to here, I'm going to do the middle. From here to here, middle. And connect dots. And remember, with the lines here, you can ask your mom and dad to maybe help hold the ruler, because rulers tend to move on you, so that's okay. From here to here, put a dot. From here to here, put a dot. Just make sure your pencil keeps right next to that edge so it's nice and straight. So it looks like this. And like I said, I recommend having your mom and dad help you with the ruler and holding it down, because rulers tend to move when people are trying to draw those nice straight lines. This is what we need right now, is we need our stencils that are traced, and then you're going to draw these lines. Remember, we started with the folding to get up the first set so make nice spaced out really well, and then you're going to have to draw those other 4, okay? Try to space them out as best you can. This is as far as we need to get to today. Next week, we'll talk about the color schemes that we're going to use, which is the complementary color scheme, and how it turns it kind of into the op art. All right, I'll take a picture of this and upload it to Seesaw for me, and I will see you next week.